Hello and welcome. Are you ready to embark on a transformative journey? Imagine a world where you can rewrite your story, break free from limitations, and become the best version of yourself. In this video, we're diving into the ultimate treasure trove of self-help wisdom. These 10 self-help books have inspired millions, challenged norms, and sparked inner revolutions. Whether you're seeking clarity, resilience, or a dose of unapologetic motivation, we've got you covered. Remember, you are the author of your own narrative. Let's turn the page together. The first in our list is Keep Going, 10 Ways to Stay Creative in Good Times and Bad by Austin Kleon. Life can become very demanding. It can be difficult for anyone to remain positive when faced with both personal disappointments and upsetting international news. And that task is considerably more difficult if you work in a creative profession. When it seems like everything is crumbling around you, how can you continue to write, sing, and draw? Like most things in life, the solution is both astonishingly easy and incredibly difficult. However, Kleon works a minor miracle and keep going by making it seem doable. It's the manual we all need to navigate the rough waters of our life, delivered with his characteristic optimism and ability to condense large, scary, complex topics into the kind of gentle counsel you'd expect from your best friend. Next is Start Finishing, How to Go From Idea to Done by Charlie Gilkey. How many of us struggle to complete our ambitious ideas? If only we had the funds to put in it, if only we could find the time and energy to see it through, and if only there weren't other commitments getting in the way. Everyone has lofty goals, but how can you actually make them come true? That's the bit that we all struggle with. Gilkey will walk you through his 9-step process in Start Finishing to help you take your ideas and convert them into projects. He will also provide you with the tools you need to divide those projects into manageable tasks. This book is full of practical advice and suggestions. It doesn't just provide you with motivational speeches and leave it up to you to find out how to implement those ideas in your own life. Rather, it offers you specific solutions for nearly every stage of the procedure, from assembling a group of allies to recognizing and resolving drag points to achieving your objective with strength and success. Next is Networking Karma. How today's cutting-edge networking trends can help you connect and conquer by Gail Tolstoy Miller. A thoughtful way of life known as networking karma encourages you to see every chance encounter and developing relationship as a chance to educate, support, stand up for, or connect with others. Embracing this spirit of selflessness, adds Tolstoy Miller, is the key to building a professional and personal fan base, one that will ultimately return your kindness in unknown and awesome ways. It is demonstrated by networking karma that life is not all about me. Rather, Tolstoy Miller discloses that the most prosperous networkers are always giving. This book will walk you through hundreds of precise and necessary networking karma to-dos, strong concepts you can put into practice right now. These tried-and-true strategies, which have been shared by some of the most popular thought leaders, presenters, and business trailblazers of today, are crucial for giving you the advantage you need to thrive in both business and life. Next is Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. Thinking fast and slow demonstrates the ongoing conflict between two brain systems over control of your behavior and actions, the various ways in which this results in mistakes in memory, judgment, and decision-making, and what you can do to resolve it. The human mind is an amazing, yet largely unexplored space. However, Kahneman can tell you that our thought processes are shaped by two systems. This book will not only get you thinking, but it will change the way you think if you're seeking for an intriguing discussion on the workings of the human mind. Next is The Thinking Game by Kara Lane. Things break apart. The answer is to reason your way out of it. Though it can seem simple, sometimes the hardest things are the simplest, don't they? Kara Lane, the author of The Thinking Game, has skillfully deconstructed how to alter thought patterns instantly. She contends that you can more easily create the things you desire by changing the way you think. You can master goal-crushing, concentrate on joy rather than fear, and give priority to the things you can control rather than waste time on the things you can't. Next is Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. Brain discussed the 21 great ways to stop procrastinating and get more done in less time. Eating your frog refers to completing the hardest task of the day right away rather than putting it off till later when you feel like it. This is all just a fancy way of saying that we all need to get better at setting priorities, but realistically, setting priorities involves a lot more work than merely picking the most important task of the day. Tracy has therefore outlined 21 strategies for improving your time management abilities in order to prevent you from avoiding your own personal and professional obligations. Readers will discover why, in the end, the unpleasantness of labor can really make life simpler. Next is Switch: How to Change Things When Change is Hard, by Chip Heath. You may be considering reinvention already, eager to present a fresh version of yourself to the world. But as many individuals with sanguine New Year's resolutions eventually discover, it is really difficult to bring about long-lasting change. Chip and Dan Heath investigate why this is in Switch. This self-help book is a fascinating, educational investigation into the psychology and sociology of change that is both story-driven and research-based. More than that, it serves as a manual for bringing about long-lasting change. Next is 10% Happier by Dan Harris. Dan Harris felt that it was time to evaluate his life after experiencing a panic attack on national television. He came to see that the routines he had thought had made him successful, an unceasing voice in his brain telling him he hadn't accomplished enough, were actually making him unhappy and ultimately leading to an on-air panic episode. In his book 10% Happier, Harris describes how he was able to silence that voice through meditation. Through an examination of neurobiology, network news, and the periphery of America's spiritual landscape, Harris shares his path toward personal fulfillment. 10% Happier is now considered a classic text on the power of meditation, an introduction to the practice that can convert even the most hardened skeptic. With over 1 million copies sold, 10% Happier is the go-to guide, and with meditation now a widely accepted and encouraged practice. Next is Daring Greatly by Brené Brown. It is not about winning or losing when you dare great. It all comes down to bravery. Vulnerability is subversive in a world where feeling fearful is ingrained and never enough is the norm. Not at ease. It can even be a touch risky at times. Without a doubt, there is also a far higher chance of receiving criticism or experiencing hurt when we put ourselves out there. But when we take a step back and look at our lives, we'll discover that nothing is as risky, painful, or uncomfortable as wondering what it would be like to be on the outside looking in, wondering what it would be like to step into the arena. Be it a new relationship, a crucial meeting, the creative process, or a challenging conversation with family members. A practice and a potent new vision for allowing ourselves to be seen is daring greatly. Although accepting our weaknesses can be challenging, once we do, we discover that we have the courage to take on any challenge. Dr. Brené Brown has developed a compelling vision that inspires us to do just that, get over our fears and discover how to live fearlessly. Next is Who Moved My Cheese? By Spencer Johnson. Spencer has explained an amazing way to deal with change in your work and in your life. Who Moved My Cheese? Is a timeless business classic that leverages a straightforward story to uncover important truths about adjusting to change so you can experience less stress and greater success in both your professional and personal life. Who Moved My Cheese? Explores a straightforward method to eliminate anxiety and dread from planning for the future. It can assist you in learning how to expect, recognize, and embrace change for the benefit of your career, relationships, and all facets of your life. If you want to check more about the books, check out the link given in the description below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe our channel for more interesting upcoming videos. To hit the notification icon to get notified of our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.